people were so desperate enough to catch Pokemon in Pokemon Go, you know, walking around with the phones in front of them, trying to find them. What if they were so desperate enough to go into the balmiest and strangest and maybe surreal of places? So
shove their head into a nuclear reactor to find Mewtwo and just stay there.
What? Just kind of heading towards secret bases in Russia. What about someone went over to North Korea?
Oh God!
And went to, like, you know, Kim Jong Un's palace, and you're trying to find Pokemon, and they said, "Hey, you can't be here." No, I'm just trying to find some Pokemon, is all. Well, our glorious leader, he has all the Pokemon, and it's in his private quarters. Oh, can I see them? No. I don't believe you. Well, you do, because glorious leader has all the Pokemon. You know, like Punkochu and Chimunda.
He knows too much to get executed.
That probably would happen.
He wouldn't surprise me to be in the slightest.
You walk in and you go, oh, there's nothing in here, it's just a Snorlax. Oh wait, no, that's Kim Jong-un himself.
The first Resident Evil game would be cool. Like, Barry Burton could go up and find himself like a Gengar or something. You see the zombie go, yeah, I'm trying to catch the Gengar.
Oh my God. What is this? Barry, watch out! Don't worry, Jill. I know. It's a Gengar. No, Barry, there's a zombie on your back.
Yeah.
Just something in Japan I found, and it's like the Kirby Cafe. There is a literal cafe opening in Japan with the Kirby theme. If video game characters had, you know, like a video game themed cafe, who would you want to see?
I think Solid Snake would be a good addition.
Solid Snake?
Just
cook up rations.
Snake could just like cook up rations and just serve it to you, sneaking up to you inside a cardboard box.
Tasty.
Yeah. Or maybe, I think Mortal Kombat, where they give you toast, and then the toast things up and goes, Toasty!
I can imagine just Scorpion using all his fire powers to cook everything. And when the health inspector's going around saying, I demand to see the chef! Get over here! I can imagine Sub-Zero with, you know, the puddings and the ice creams. Yeah, Kung Lao cutting everything with it, just like chopping vegetables with his hat. So, what about Duke Nukem?
Oh,
I can imagine, you know, nuke the pigs and turn them into pork chops for people. And anytime someone goes, oh, this is overcooked. All right, pal, I'm gonna overcook something of yours. Come here, and just start beating up anyone who smack talks him.
And because it's Duke Nukem, there has to be some private areas as well.
Some babes walking around as the waitresses and just like, hey, where's the chef? I'm sorry, the chef is a little bit busy.
He's a bit preoccupied at the moment.
So I can imagine that would be quite cool.
Yeah.
What else? I mean, any others that come to mind?
Tekken would be
a Tekken one.
Tekken would be weird.
I think everyone. Just get Kuma in the kitchen. Why is there a bear in the kitchen? Hey, do not discriminate against the bear. I can imagine maybe Azuka and Lily just kind of duke it out with each other. They're trying to get employee of the month as well. They end up just completely fighting each other and thinking, well, this is really good entertainment. The food's terrible, but great entertainment though. Really moving.
The emotion here is unbelievable.
Oh, definitely. Real passion. Tekken game facts.
Yeah.
So, did you know video game guru Shigeru Miyamoto of Nintendo was inspired to create Pikmin, you know, the old adventure game where picking up fruit and flowers, etc. He got that idea when he was gardening. He just thought of commanding small insect-like creatures, all from just fiddling around in his garden. I mean, Ed Boon, when he created Mortal Kombat, he was just lounging around in his garden, and he saw two ants fight each other and bite each other, and he went, wait, what if I did this with ninjas? A fantastic game idea, such as sitting around and go, hey, where's the food? Oh, someone took it, I bet he's hiding. Hiding? Metal Gear Solid, a Hideo Kojima game. So, what else? God, it's hot as hell out there. Hot as hell. Doom. A Hideo Kojima game.
There's a zombie ant out there. Wait.
Zombies. Resident Evil. A Hideo Kojima game. No, Kojima, no, you're not taking credit for that one.
You're not taking credit for 99.9% of the games out there.
Pretty much. Now, I love Command & Conquer. I love the series. Before EA made Command & Conquer 4 and completely ruined it and killed the franchise. Shame on you, EA! Shame on you!
EA do that with every game these days.
Pretty much, yeah. But the fan base is still very active, alive and well, still feisty as ever. And I spotted someone just made this very balmy mod for the first Command & Conquer game.
Okay.
It's regarding one of the defenses for the Brotherhood of None, my favourite faction, the bad guys. So, of course, we know Kane, the leader of the Brotherhood of None. He will lead us all to ascension. The only way to do that is to stop GDI and their tyrannic ways, and to harvest the poisonous leech-like crystal Tiberium that's pretty much killing the world. With that crystal, ascension will be reached. Is pretty much that's his little ditty. That's his little mantra. But anyway, so they're not afraid of using unconventional warfare. They're not afraid of using suicide bombing, chemical weaponry, flamethrower tanks, propaganda, things like that. They have no morals to stop them, unlike GDI, who are the good guys. And one thing they have. So
I'm guessing you would join the Brotherhood, not if this is a problem.
If it was a real one, I don't know. I think I might join the Brotherhood just so they wouldn't start setting me on fire or something like that, But we'll see. Do the Cyberdan right here, sponsored by Kane. Peace through power. But you never know. We'll see.
Plus, we're publicly endorsed by Kane himself. So
probably so. Yeah.
Probably have like a special thing for us.
Get an interview on board. So it's an absolute pleasure, Kane. And GDI, what a bunch of losers. They probably don't play video games. So anyway, the thing is, they actually have very good technology. They have laser weaponry in the 90s. They were that advanced with some of the weaponry, like stealth tanks and lasers. One of them called the Obelisk of Light. It's like a gigantic scorpion tail, and if you go nearby, it goes. And that will eviscerate any infantry. You're dead. Tanks, that will either blow you a chunk of your health off, and maybe more. And the thing is with the obelisk, when I see this, I poo my pants.
No, retreat!
Yeah, pretty much. I'm just going to be running away like, retreat! So,
then stimulated to raise of dust.
Pretty much. Then, someone actually just made they made it fly. They animated it with comedic wings, and they made it fly.
If there's anything worse than a normal Obelisk of Light, it's a flying one.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw this little mod for Command & Conquer, making the Obelisk of Light float around, move around, and then blast superpowered lasers at anything nearby. I saw that and I thought, if I was playing Command & Conquer, like, okay, let's go. Okay, let's get some units over here. Get mad tanks. What the hell is that? Oh my god. I just think, oh dear. And I bet all my units are retreating on their own, just saying, Commander, I resign. I resign. Yeah, I'm going to resign, Commander.
I'm defecting to the
I'm going to defect to the Brotherhood of Nod. Can I help?
Can I help, Kay, please?
Just please don't blast me with flying lasers. Max Payne. This one level when, instead of being given, of course, your shotgun, pistols, Uzis, etc., you've just been captured. You've been drugged, captured, beaten with a baseball bat, and left to die as a chap called, I think it's Ricky the Bat Niagara. He loves cartoon violence and he loves clubbing people to death with a baseball bat. And he said, "I'm just going to nip to the bar for a cold one, then I'll finish this." So Max is just kind of tied up there, and of course he's going to decide, as he aptly said, when you start pushing a man, sooner or later he's going to start pushing back. So he breaks out, but he's low health with a bat. And yeah, bat versus guns, not going to go down well, as you can imagine. So let me do this, right? Let me do this. I've got a sound effect to reenact this scene. So, start the level. You're in the furnace room, and Max aptly said, "Without a gun, I'll be no match for Frankie's men." Or was it Ricky, whatever. But I'm not going to be no match for his men. I'm going to have to play hide and seek with them. So when I was little, I thought, okay, this translates to charge at them. And this sound effect is what you hear when you get killed. And of course I just cut off the rest because it's too long. So imagine this. So, hey, look, bad guys. I'm gonna hit you one. Okay, let's try again. Maybe I could... Oh, I know. I'll hide behind this corner, and when they come at me, I'll smack them with my baseball bat and steal their guns. Hey, I'm gonna kill you now. Okay then, okay. Right, well, I'll just hide in the room, and then they'll come to me, and then I'll kill them, I thought. So, I waited. Hey, I'm gonna kill you. Hey, I killed one of them. I got the pistol.
You feel very irritated by just hearing that sound effect.
Yeah, I died a lot when I was little. Even when I retried it, I died a lot. But it was great fun though, really challenging. I tried it multiple times over and over. And again, I had to play hide and seek, hide behind the door. I think, right, I've got my shotgun. Yeah, I'm gonna nail this guy. And jumps to the... Oh god, there's 5 of them with Uzis. And then eventually, I do kill all of them. I do manage to, I do finally manage to reach Niagara. He's in the pub enjoying his cold one, and he goes, "How the hell you get out of here?" And Max is just standing there, cocky smile with the bat. He just says, "I got bored waiting. Thought, what the hell? We can end this right here, right now." And then action-packed music. Fine by me. Let's finish this. And sends his goons after you. Kill all them. Open the door, and I thought, I know what'll be ironic. Bat, ready, time to kill him. Ah! And then I discovered, oh god, he's got 2 Uzi. Not again! Then I thought, okay, kill everyone. Molotov. There, he's dead. Finally, and then quickly just run over to his corpse and shoot him a few times.
Yeah.
Except one time when I did throw a Molotov, I accidentally dived into the flames and burnt myself, so I just went, yeah, no. Ah! Darn it! So, yeah, it was quite a struggle at that level, but just a fantastic one at that. A video game old folks' home.
Oh,
kind of
wow.
Retired video games.
This would be fantastic.
Maybe we should discuss.
Yeah.
Duke Nukem ogling the nurses. Hey, baby, you want to change my... you want to change my kidney dish? It's time to ogle the nurses and chew bubblegum, but I can't chew gum. I haven't got my dentures yet, and my diabetes. It is not helping.
I knew I shouldn't have hung out with Wilfred Brimley.
What about Cloud? Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. I think they'd constantly need to use the Phoenix down to keep him alive instead of life support. So, Cloud, what should we do? Just pass me my Buster Sword and... Phoenix down. Back from the grave. What was I saying? About the Buster Sword. We need to get a Buster Sword. Lift that up, and then if we... Phoenix down. Back from the grave. What are we talking about? Just write it down, old man. Come on. Don't we have some materia to use Cure 3 on you? Oh, this room is too cold. Use Fire 3 on... Phoenix down.
They're going to run out of Phoenix down one of these days. He's just going to be permanently dead.
Master Exploder! Right here on the Cyber Den by Tenacious D. I do not need a microphone. My voice is friggin' powerful. I do now need a new microphone. I just broke this one. Oh no! So worth it. What if Duke Nukem had a completely different voice? What if he was given a bad voice acting voice? Something like Barry Burton's voice.
Oh god.
That would be interesting.
Just Duke Nukem going, yeah.
Hail to the king, baby! Damn, those alien maggots aren't gonna pay for shooting up my ride.
Wait.
I'm gonna kick your butt. Wow, a rocket launcher. Just take a look at this. It clearly wouldn't go down well. I don't think anyone would enjoy that at all.
Maybe having like Brock from Pokemon going, I'm gonna use a frying pan. I'm gonna use a drying pan.
We wouldn't want the two voices to collide and have, hey, I'm supposed to be Duke Nukem here. No, you aren't. After all, I was almost a Duke sandwich. Being serious though, Brock would be saying things like,
Jelly donuts.
hey, I'm gonna refill my health with jelly donuts. Those are health packs. Jelly donuts. And enemies, he would throw Pokeballs at enemies. Yeah. So instead of throwing pipe bombs and detonating them, he would just throw Pokeballs at them and just go, you know, maybe I can get some of them together and breed a new Pokemon.
Blarg.
It wasn't a Pokemon, but at least it's dead. And actually, he would be quite like Duke because he's a womanizer. He likes to flirt with all the the Nurse Joys, for example.
Except with less success than
much less success than Duke. You know,
because Duke's got that charm, whereas Brock's like that kind of socially awkward dude. That's it. I think in terms of that, I'm a bit like Brock.
he's more like Johnny Bravo.
Yeah.
He tries too hard and it just doesn't work. Like, you know, just like, hey there, I fight aliens and catch Pokemon. Maybe you want to check out my awesome fighting skills. Ow! Press X to restart and respawn. So, yeah. I mean,
when we get Brock Lesnar to voice the pig aliens, go, oh!
Whoa! Hey! Okay, let me get the, I don't know. Oh, I had it on soundbite somewhere. I can't find it. Well, but
just get uppercase letters. Go Bork Laser.
Bork Laser. I know he'll be screaming one-liners like, "Hey, Banlord, I'll see you on the Hoover Dam.
Let's do
this." His voice would be squeaking all the time. Maybe we should talk about A Day in the Life of Postal 2 starring Jake the Voice as Postal Dude. So, how it started off was, long story short, I decided to go in the shed nearby and have a wee just to test out the mechanics.
In the game?
Yeah, in the game, not in real life. And then I pointed up, just aimed upwards so it would drip on my face and went, now the flowers will... And I got,
that does it!
I got an achievement for that because, yeah...
So someone actually thought to program an achievement for that.
Yeah, there's a lot based on that. But anyway, moving on. We don't want to go into too much detail, otherwise Ofcom will probably.
Yeah, it's amazing what you can get away with on the radio these days.
When they'll be put to the firing squad.
Yeah, we don't want to be trapping on the wrong toes. But in any case, so then I decided to grab the nearest shotgun and just walk around, strap a cat to it, and use that as a silencer, as you do. So for some of the protesters,
if anything, a cat would make it louder, surely.
Not only are we going to get Ofcom on us, now we're going to get Peter on us as well.
Yeah,
Greenpeace.
So I did that. When I found the protesters, ran out of ammo, started using petrol, doused them with that, set them on fire. Then I ran off got more shotgun ammo and decided to dispense justice. So I walked up to some people and I went... I thought, okay, you're a cop or whatever. Hey, I can see that logo on your hat. That's a lifestyle to do with drugs that I don't agree with. There you go. Talk about straight edge. And then I accidentally took one of the quote-unquote health pipes in the game, which is set to cause... It makes you healthier, then you make you really unhealthy later. And it's set to cause... I have to actually tone down this quote... brain tumors and mild stupidity. Replace stupidity with a different word, but I can't say it.
A word you can't say on radio.
Yeah. Again, the satire is still there with people saying, this should be for everyone. But
a health pipe, you say?
Yeah. Again. And of course, a certain lifestyle, and people. Yeah. There's kind of people who say, "There's absolutely nothing wrong with this." Well, I have some evidence to say right here that there is some downside. No, there's nothing wrong. Finally, I finally did that thing I always wanted to do. And then I accidentally took one and went, oh god, this is against my straight-edge lifestyle. So I just hit the kamikaze button. He pulls out a grenade, pulls the pin, goes, I regret nothing, puts it in his mouth. Please welcome video game reviewer and fact hunter Larry Bundy Jr. Here's a pointless fact. Did you know Gordon Freeman actually spoke in the first game on the PlayStation 2 version if you played co-op?
I did not. What does he say?
Very boring stuff. He seems to he seems to talk like this all the time, so it's quite good that he's not actually a speaking character in the other series.
Oh, so he sounds like Lloyd Grossman.
In fact, me and my brother spent many hours on the second level. You're trapped in a lift with Gordon Freeman, and he had a long, boring speech saying, despite what the doctor said, and we would take turns hitting him with a crowbar, shooting him, just going, despite what whoa! Despite what I can't go on. Despite what I can't go on. we decided not to let him continue the game. So Black Mesa could never really help Chell in Portal that way.
Oh,
unlucky.
You ruined the continuity. You created a time paradox.
Wheatley appears in another Valve Software developed game. Which one?
Is it that VR game thing? Valve testing thing?
Could you be more specific?
I don't know what it's called because I'm too poor to afford a Vive, so I don't really look into it because it just makes me upset and bitter.
Would you like a hint?
Oh, go on then.
The game in question, it's not a VR thing. You can play VR on it, but it's not strictly something limited to the VR stuff that Valve is working on. It is a specific game that was released by Valve Software.
I don't know. Team Fortress 2. Just... No, I don't know. I honestly don't know the name of it.
Actually, I'll take that because that's true.
I've just been the first question I've ever got by being sarcastic.
Well, congrats, because he is in Team Fortress 2. He was turned into a sapper for the spy who can disable the engineer's buildings like teleporters, dispensers, and of course the turrets, while giving casual conversation in the process. Could there be any other voice actors that could have replaced Merchant? Brian Blessed?
Brian Blessed. Hello! I'm the new probe! Hello!
I'm going to be destroying your turret! Don't tell anyone!
And here is GLaDOS!
I would love to hear Brian Blessed sing Still Alive. This was a triumph! I'm making a note here!
To success!
Please do get in touch. Usual methods. You can send an email to studio@sirenonline.co.uk. You can pop a text 077 97 800 716. You can go to Twitter. You know, I'm at Jake the Voice 123. Aston, why are you rubbing your nose on the microphone?
I don't know.
You're not a dog man.
It's soft, okay?
Okay. It's not a pillow. It's not a pillow. Sorry, I'm leaning on it. You know, there are many other games out there with poor voice acting that we need to start quoting.
Yeah.
I think I've got right here something that we should most definitely enjoy, and that you should most definitely enjoy.
Hopefully it'll be funnier than the other game we was talking about last week. I think it was Resident Evil Outbreak.
Yes, Resident Evil Outbreak.
That made me laugh a lot last
some
week.
Of the responses of that was gold, yes. But the voice acting in House of the Dead 2, I've actually got recordings here. I've actually got some recordings here to emphasize how bad the voice acting was. I mean, it was horrific. It started off in the arcades, then it came onto home console on the Dreamcast, and then it got ported to the Wii U alongside House of the Dead 3.
Yeah.
With number 3 the voice acting was campy and cheesy, but, you know, it got the job done. Number 2, House of the Dead 2 had just poor voice acting. Great game, you know, great rail shooter, moving on like a line and shooting down zombies with all these mutant looks to them. But anyway, here's a sample of some of the awful dialogue you can hear in the game.
I've been waiting for you, friends.
That was the big bad guy. That was Goldman, as he's referred to as. I've been waiting for you, friends. It sounds like some really creepy social outcast who's just trying to look for someone to be friends with.
Maybe a bit too friendly.
And that's the thing. Again, the big bad guy is just like, dogs of the AMS. Time they made their move. It's the most robotic way possible.
Yeah.
Again, like I say, very wooden and just lifeless. And again, I think Goldman steals the show with his poor voice acting in House of the Dead 2. That character is just truly horrendous. Just, so, you have finally found me. Goldman! I will now send you to your doom. Goldman! Okay, why did he say that twice? No joke.
Maybe
he yells it twice dramatically.
Maybe he can't say anything else other than Goldman, even when it's not aimed at Goldman. He just, what do you think of this? Goldman!
Yes, not everything is Goldman. So, do you think you will join me or not? Goldman! I am the Goldman. Why are you pointing this out? Goldman! Shut up. But again, the civilians as well, when you're saving them. I think I've mentioned about this before. When you save them, there's like a quick time moment when it's like, help me, help! And you got to shoot the zombie before they kill the civilian and you get an extra life. And, for example, there's some camp ones like, help me, I'm going to get killed! And if you don't do it, he just gets killed. Wow, authentic scream right there.
Oh, yeah.
And then, again, the best one has to be a bloke crawling on the floor like, help me, please help! And then a zombie walks over, kicks him up the bum, and goes, blarg!
Blarg.
Blarg. What person dies like that? That has to be the strangest death sound ever.
When I die, I just go blarg.
Oh dear, I'm going to pass away. Goodbye, cruel world. Blarg. I wanted to talk about a game from the Resident Evil series, but not not Resident Evil 1. No, not Barry Burton.
Yeah.
In fact, this one's the spin-off game, Resident Evil Outbreak.
Oh, yeah.
File 2, I'm going to have to choose. Actually, both one. Some of the voices I quite like, to be honest. Some of them are just awful. The thing is, Outbreak was an interesting spin-off, and one of my favourite spin-offs for Resident Evil, because instead of playing as one bloke going around, or one lady with a grenade launcher and all the weapons you can find and stock up, instead, you've got up to three people, like average people from the streets, like a cop, a bodyguard, a reporter, waitress, etc. They all have different abilities and stats. Yeah, let's play some music to accompany our chitter-chatter. And with these stats, of course, you have to use in order to survive. For example, the bouncer called Mark, the bodyguard, he's big and tough, but he can't fit into certain areas. He starts with a pistol, his own. Some of these voices, I mean, I think for the first game as well, I think a character called Mark, he's one of my favourites. He's, like I said, the bouncer, so in the second game he's like, come on! Get over here, soldier! He's supposed to be like a Vietnam veteran. And in the first one, he's like, come on, help me, please! And things like that. And
I like some sort of gangster from the 30s.
he says some... Sometimes his lines... When you activate like a call to your allies, like, come on, sometimes they write far too much, or they say far too much. Like, for example, he's just say, thank you, instead they go, you saved me, thank you very much. I think it's a bit unnecessary. In the second game with Mark, his voice acting was better in the second game for the most part, aside from the NPC voices.
Yeah.
But I think Mark in the second game, he was hilarious when we'd like calling for your allies, because often when you call for an ally's name, there's one line where he's calm, and then there's one where he's just like screaming at the top of his voice, like saying, Kevin, George, Cindy, Yoko. It sounds really crazy. Like I think Mark has to be the funniest in that game in Resident Evil Outbreak File 2. Because those responses, like just George, and again he says some crazy stuff at the dumbest times, like to get your attention, to say, I've got an item for you, here you go. He goes, hey, attention, and then what else did he say? I remember when I was playing it, and my brother was watching, and I was playing as Kevin the cop, and I was yelling for Cindy. I went, Cindy, come on! And I just heard Mark really instantly respond in the background, no! Which, again, it had me in stitches. Sometimes they say stuff at random, just completely pointlessly, like I've had Mark say, when he was killing a zombie, he killed one, he goes, status report, or what happened? Or even just go, oh. It's the dumbest thing to say. You just kill a zombie, you just go, oh.
He's trying to mimic him or something.
It's fantastic, some of these. There we go. Resident Evil Outbreak and Resident Evil Outbreak File 2. So, let's get back to them tracks. Coming up next, maybe we should flick over to none other than some music from Shadow Warrior by Lee Jackson, called... This is such great coincidence. It's called Attention. There are many others, but no, we're going to talk about Doom only, the reboot. Checking out some more reviews that I found on Steam for giggles. I found this one. This was an interesting review. It upvoted. It was a positive review, but this person started to critique it for the oddest of reasons. This player put, Mars facility has no neutral bathrooms. What is this nonsense? No LGBT NPCs or demons. That's why Dragon's Age, Mass Effect, and Skyrim will always outclass games like these. They are not afraid to portray real issues of the modern world. The only woman NPC in the game is a villain for no other reason than chauvinism, and so on. Yeah, I think this is a pretty tongue-in-cheek review of nitpicking social justice warriors who like to enforce their own ideologies and political correctness into a game that they don't play or care about.
And not to mention a vegan hell demon. A vegan baron of hell.
Something like that, just running around eating trees. Just running around eating trees, ranting about at Hell University about the issues going on with a baron of hell who identifies, if you must know, as a pool of lava. Thank you.
That's a gender, by the way.
Yeah, that's a new gender,
a pool of lava.
There are 666 genders, maybe 667. This is Ghost Squad. This is a rail shooter.
Okay.
So you're going down a specific path, and then action, and then you got to shoot down some bad guys, shoot down terrorists. The Ghost Squad is kind of like a special SWAT team. You're going around the world, save the president, defuse bombs, etc. It's not been given a very good dub, so let's listen to some of the terrible lines and terrible performances in that game.
Bravo, start your action. We've lost Bravo and Charlie because of you. Report to me immediately. When you return,
I'm going to explain some of the procedures of the Ghost Squad.
Are you all right? We are here to rescue you.
I'm not a terrorist! Calm down!
Oh, yeah.
Some of those felt a little forced. Like,
tell me about it.
are you all right? Sounds just so generic.
It's so robotic.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, first off, the first line was, we've lost Bravo. Get back here. It's all your fault. Because of you!
Yeah.
What kind of person yells like that?
Who says it to the own army?
No, actually, some broken English right at the start. I can't remember what it was again, but hang on, let me play it again.
Bravo, start your action!
Bravo, start your action.
That makes no sense.
Poorly translated, as well as poorly written and just poorly acted. Let's go through them one by one.
We've lost Bravo and Charlie because of you! Report to me immediately when you return!
You have done a very bad job! When you return, I will tell you off! Yeah.
Brock Lesnar do a better job.
Yeah, I've seen wrestlers act better. I've seen wrestlers that could put on a more convincing performance about how, I don't know, about, oh my god, you spat on that flag. I come from that country.
Better than Roman Reigns, though.
No, that's true. Let's continue with the other bad voice acting snippets from Ghost Squad.
I'm going to explain some of the procedures of the Ghost Squad.
The Ghost Squad.
Very emphasised there.
It's a good thing that he clarified it was the Ghost Squad, not the Ghost Squad, but the Ghost Squad. The Ghost Squid? No, the Ghost Squad.
The Ghost Squid.
I am your commanding officer.
You will obey me.
Please grab your gun. Sorry, this was poorly spelt. Remember, shoot the terrorists. Terrorists. This is the kind of stuff I'd expect this character to yell out loud.
Yeah.
Okay, let's continue again.
Are you all right? We are here to rescue you.
Hi there. I am Ghost Squad member 1. I am going to rescue you. Yes, you've been captured by terrorists. Wow, this guy seems really calm about it. And
why does it sound like you voice these people?
How dare you? I could have voiced them and just been mucking around in a studio, and the Japanese developers must have gone, wow.
Oh, great, we love it.
It's absolutely fantastic. No, Sega, no, I was just joking. Too bad, here's your money. Well, I get paid, but still.
Yeah.
I'm not a terrorist!
Calm down!
Calm down!
I'm not a terrorist!
What person runs out right in front of the line of fire screaming, I'm not a terrorist! I don't know if this person
screams
is just...
a death wish.
I don't know if this person is just completely disconnected from reality.
Yeah.
Any sort of logic. It's like if there was some sort of like siege going on at a bank.
Yeah.
And I decided to run out in front of everyone, like, everyone, get down! Hi everyone, I am completely in a Yeah, I don't think that would really go down.
No.
Very well, and yeah, if anyone is going crazy because of the stressful situation, just yell, calm down! Oh dear, this is really persuasive, Aston! I don't know why.
I don't know.
Just calm down! I'm acting! Oh, Ghost Squad, it's a good game, but the voice acting. We've got to check out these crazy mods from the world of video games.
Yes.
And boy, did I find a crazy mod right here. It's called Jurassic Park Operation Andreas, and this is a mod for GTA San Andreas.
Okay.
Yeah, it's exactly what you think. It's a Grand Theft Auto mod that... a Grand Theft Auto mod that puts you in a chunk of Jurassic Park.
I wonder how they'd incorporate Big Smoke into the equation, because, when it goes to the restaurant, there's this 2 number 9s.
No, I kind of thought about that. Say that, in this Jurassic Park Grand Theft Auto mod, Carl's mum has just been killed by a Stegosaurus, and he had to come back to Jurassic San Andreas, and he's got to go back to the family, and things are kicking off. So anyway, he meets Big Smoke, and that classic scene where Big Smoke's ordering a lot of food. Instead, they go to a restaurant, and it's being served by a dinosaur in an outfit like, Why the hell is a dinosaur trying to sell his food? Be quiet, CJ. I'm trying to order my food. I have number 9. Number 9 large.
6 with extra dip. Number 7. 2 number 5s. 1 with cheese. And a large soda.
Hey, fat boy, that's enough. This dinosaur is trying to kill us. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, let's start it.
He's trying to kill him.
That's kind of how I'd picture Big Smoke. And then I think the infamous follow the train mission when you have to shoot those dudes on a bike. Instead, you're riding a velociraptor and you're trying to shoot these dudes who are riding T-Rexes.
Oh God!
And if you don't shoot them, of course, because it was a very awkward mission. You kept crashing into stuff, and Big Smoke couldn't shoot for diddly. Then, of course, Big Smoke would get up and go, "All you had to do was fall in the damn T-Rex, CJ." Some of the possible insults you can create in Oh Sir, the British Insult Simulator are: your father sucks at Overwatch and still uses Windows Vista. Oh, burn!
That's more serious than me. Oh yeah, brother.
If you really want to insult someone on an online shooter like Overwatch, say that and say that they run on Windows Vista. To be honest, the computers at work run on Windows Vista or even Windows 95.
Oh my.
They're powered by hamsters. You could also say, your mother poses nude for Satan and can be found in Pokemon Go. Oh, dang!
Oh yeah!
Oh goodness, that is more savage than war! Sir Randall, macho gentleman, savage! You could also yell, the Nazis never watched Star Wars!
Oh dear.
Your wife has only local multiplayer.
Oh God!
Yeah, that burn? I guess.
About that, the better.
Your mother is your father.
Oh gosh.
Earlier we were talking about bad voice acting in video games.
Yeah.
Then I mentioned about bad music in
Okay.
video games. Now we all know, of course, Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Thing is, though, there were 2 versions. There was the normal version, which here in the UK it was censored, unfortunately. They released what's called the director's cut version and said, okay, it's got a new mode with a new weapon, new music. So let's do a comparison, shall we? Okay, I've got on hotkey right here some small samples of Resident Evil 1 soundtrack and the Resident Evil 1 director's cut soundtrack. So this is the music when you fight the zombie spider in Resident Evil. Dun, oh my god! It kind of feel to it.
Yeah, I like the little bass in there as well. That's a good touch.
Yeah, now listen to the director's cut version. It sounds like...
It's like some weird jaunty circus thing, isn't it?
It sounds like a 4-man parade with accordions strapped to their legs and no one knows what song they're playing. So... Like, guys, we're trying to record something here for Resident Evil. Wait, it's scary. It's confusing.
I like it. Let's put it in.
Of course. Okay, so here's a sample from Resident Evil 1, The Mansion Basement.
Okay.
Again, it's like something out of a slasher film.
Yeah, I like the little cuts as well. It's like something out of Alfred Hitchcock.
Okay, so here's the director's cut redone soundtrack version. It's a soundtrack composed by Squidward. I don't think there was any direction in that. I think they just said, play some music.
It's
just play any
horrific.
music. Okay, now here's one where you fight Plant 42. This is a mutated zombie plant.
That's the original.
It's the original. Yeah, it caught me by surprise. Caught me by surprise as well.
I love the odd kind of sense of old timing.
Here's the director's cut version. someone tap dancing on all these instruments. Like, oops, I love this theme.
This is horrific. This is no way horror. This is more like jaunty eat night out, even.
It's like I'm just slapping my hands on every instrument possible.
I'm just recording it.
Again, it's just mind-boggling. This is supposed to be a redone soundtrack. They took away the better soundtrack and added something that's horrific. Then again, the music on Resident Evil Director's Cut is certainly better than anything in the top 40 charts. Ooh!
Yeah, to be fair, I'd rather listen to that.
Yeah, I'd rather listen to this on loop. So that was Resident Evil soundtrack versus the Resident Evil Director's Cut soundtrack. Bad music in video games. One of the most iconic tracks in Command & Conquer history, the Hell March. And, you know, who knows, maybe someday we will get that that Command & Conquer musical that I've always dreamt about. I would love to see, like, you know, some funkified versions, and, you know, Kane comes out and he does his grand performance, you know, just like I am Kane and I want to rule the world.
And have some sort of pantomime vibe feels to it as well. You just get the crowd involved.
Kane, there's some Tiberium behind you. Oh, no, there isn't. Oh, yes, there is.
Yeah, that kind of generic stuff.
Ah, brilliant. The strange game of the week this week is William Shatner's Tek-War.
Oh, Jesus.
So basically, the game's all about killing drug dealers who peddle this drug called Tech.
Okay.
Your weekly dose of tech and games. Dun, 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 dun.
Shatner's just triggered right now.
Now, okay, so the thing is, Shatner actually delivers objectives to you via FMV cutscenes. You're basically a super spy agent or whatever. You've just been thawed out of the freezer and says, being sneaky, that's good. Killing everyone and making noise, that's bad. Thing is, he does some really rubbish performances on the FMV sequences, the cutscenes. It's like, well, you blew it. You went around killing everyone. That's bad. If I were you, I'd go away now. Or things like, well done. You killed the Tech Lords. That's good. But you know, you did shoot a lot of stuff and made a lot of noise. Now get out of here, or I change my mind. William, are you actually trying?
He's I don't think he is.
And remember, pick up that goon. Gun. And remember, you've got to be sneaky about this. William Shatner is a loser. Hey, who wrote that? Who wrote that? I mean...
Now go, before I change my mind. Change your mind about what, Shatner?
He's like, a substitute teacher trying a really bad job at trying to discipline his students, saying, well done with that. I've got good things to say about you. Now get out of here, or I change my mind. Well, you blew it. At least you didn't do too much of a bad job, but remember, don't go waving your gun around or the police will shoot you. Now get out of here before I change my mind. I think I should just be a catchphrase now. But yeah. Did you know in Tobal 2, this is a Japanese PlayStation fighting game, it featured over 200 characters. That's a record right there.
Yeah.
Not even broken yet. Including a dog, lizards, a dragon, a wraith, shopkeeper, miner, and generic titled characters like a boxman, thin man, pieces of a totem pole, blobs of jelly, stars, a chocobo from Final Fantasy, various construction equipment, drills with big legs, and so on.
They weren't really thinking this through, were they?
Well, a lot of them are, you could say, what's called palette swaps. In other words, red star, which is gigantic sea star, blue star, black star, grey dog, brown bear, white bear, etc. So a lot of it is quite fodder.
Oh, yeah.
And again, play as a dog. Because reasons.
Yeah.
And my favourite characters like Boxman, he's made of boxes, and Thin Man, he's thin.
Man Box.
Man Box. So we've just made another character right there. Who else can we make? Large Man, he's large, he's 10 foot tall. Okay, other characters for this generic game. Other generic characters we can
Fist
make.
man, he's got giant fists.
Fist man right there. Okay, how about Man?
Man.
He's a man.
He's a man.
And he uses manly man moves. Two Worlds. This is a RPG back from 2007, I think, based on memory. And it wasn't very good. It was kind of looked upon by video gamers as the poor man's equivalent of Oblivion. Because, the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion came out in 2006. I was just a complete fanboy for that game.
It was wacky and insane. I loved it.
It was nutty, yeah. But with Two Worlds, though, it was pretty rubbish. Simply put, it was just rubbish, especially the voice acting for the most part.
I told you, Ho, do not expect much wisdom from him.
Okay, in case I get any complaint from Ofcom, no, he was basically saying, hold on. That's the olden day version of hold on, but still, that's a very strange way of putting it. But Aston, Ho, I have more samples to play. Don't get me wrong, I like his voice, but just the pronunciation sounds like he's dead inside.
Yeah.
He's just sat there like, well, I've got a voice in this game. Why?
It's like Vince McMahon.
I told you, you're fired.
I told you, John Cena. Ho.
I told you, Divas. Oh, I mean, no, I didn't mean it like that. Oh. Okay, let's play some more.
How I hate that Alfron. My brother was lost in that patrol. I hope he's still alive somewhere in the mine.
Now he's just feigning that he really cares about his brother, like, oh no, my brother died. I hated him. Oh dear, I'll buy some flowers.
I'm acting. I mean acting.
I am acting. That Alfron, get off my lawn, you crazy kids.
I grieve, I mourn, help me, ye God.
You just sound like you're giving birth, mate. I grieve.
I mourn. He sounds like somebody familiar.
You big crybaby, shut up. It sounds like some sort of 14-year-old trying to go, oh, my life is terrible.
Crawling in my
skin.
Your boss does not like us much, eh? He thinks he's better than us, eh?
We seem to have slipped into the 1920s by mistake.
Shay.
This is the kind of acting I'd expect from the likes of, say, that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, Hercules in New York.
Yeah.
Because it had three mafia men in suits and dumb hats, and every time one of them would go, see, you would be talking like this, and one guy would always add afterwards, yeah. Every time. This is what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
I told you, I've got to go over there. Well, you've got to go over there quick, hero man. Yeah. Shut up, Steve.
Yeah, it would be like some sort of weird name, like, shut up, legs.
Shut up, legs. We've got to get this enchanted ring, see? Yeah, see?
Yeah. Dang it, legs.
I told you, legs. Ho. I'm going to get the ring soon. Well, if you don't, I'm going to hurt this guy. But I grieve. I mourn. Shut up. Yeah, shut up, you two. This is the craziest bunch of oddballs in the game. I bet they're just like some sort of gigantic gang. So there's the guy who talks like this, see? Yeah. Oh, but I grieve and I mourn.
I told you guys.
Oh.
That'd be a weird, wacky gang, wouldn't it?
Oh, darn. We're getting out of hand here. Oh. I would just love to hear like a conversation between these guys.
Oh, my God.
It would be so funny. So that was Two Worlds. Sorry, I'm just going to play that sample one more time.
I told you, Ho.
I just love how robotic he sounds and how he delivers that. Oh dear. So that was the bad voice acting for this week. It was Two Worlds. The Siren FM, one of the greatest shows here maybe in radio history. Maybe I'm pushing but a pretty damn good show when it comes to burgers and video games and heavy metal. was in Max Payne.
Dear.
Imagine the opening.
You humans, don't forget to drink your vitamins and say your prayers.
I can imagine, when he takes the pain pills to heal himself, he goes, "Take your vitamins, brother." I think, if you've seen the opening online, where it's like zooming across water through these buildings, rising up to this tall skyscraper, and police going, "Officer in danger, there's been shots fired on the rooftops of Asa Plaza, officer in danger." And then Max would narrate a chunk of it, which is like right near the end, then it would, of course, go back in time. And so it would go, "They were all KO'd. The final leg drop was an exclamation mark to everything that had led up to this point.
Brother.
I was just the right guy at the wrong time, at the right time. Let me tell you one more time, so you get it, player."
This is Cameron saying
"They were all dead, brother."
Meant his theme song plays in the background.
And instead of, because Max Payne, his wife and child is killed by these drug lords from this evil
but
corporation.
In this game, they're killed by Gorka.
They're blackmailed by Gorka and leg dropped by a mysterious entity. Turns out to be the Iron Sheik. And how about Kane meets Kane and Command and Conquer?
Which Kane? Demon Kane or the other Kane?
Well, I don't know.
The big machine Kane or just corporate Kane?
I think probably Demon Kane, because he wears red and the Brotherhood of Nod loves red, and "Oh, good afternoon, Commander. You must be lost. This isn't your precious blue zone. This is not territory." And then "I am here." And then discover that you've got to destroy Kane's fortress alongside Kane, and if you fail, there's a cutscene of Kane next to, the Brotherhood of Nod Kane next to Kane, the wrestler, and then he chokeslam the GDI commander all the way to hell, or i.e. a pool of Tiberium or something.
"For the love of God, the GDI leader has chokeslammed to hell by Kane!"
Probably then drop a nuke on them as well. I think JR has the EVA database saying, "Training, unit ready. Got some tanks ready? Get them, buddy! You've just won the match! That's enough!
Somebody stop the damn match!
Just somebody stop the damn skirmish! Enough is enough!"
Drop one nuke. Oh my God!
Jesus God Almighty!
That's enough!
Oh, that's it, he's dead.
Third nuke. Oh, that's enough! Stop it!
Then you get Jerry Styles going, "Oh my God!"
Jerry Styles.
What about some Gold Dust and Thief?
Oh, that'd be good.
Knocking out people. I'm pickpocketing you. I think
it'd be just weird and perverted.
I think what would happen is he would just use his Shattered Dreams finishing moves, kick him in the ghoulies, and knock out the guard that way, and blind him by throwing literal gold dust.
I don't know if we've covered it or not, but Brock Lesnar in Doom.
In Doom? What would Brock Lesnar do?
Picks up a Baron of Hell or something. Suplex City!
Oh my God! He just executed that Baron of Hell! Woo!
Ladies and demons, my name is Paul Heyman.
Picks up the Cyber Demon and the F5 hold. He's running with him! F5!
F5 connects.
I will see you in hell! Bad voice acting in video games. Let's play the jingle.
What? I've been waiting for you, friends.
I'm not leaving you behind!
Dr. Wowie.
I'm not a terrorist! Calm down!
Impossible!
Just take a look at this.
Oh no!
What's going on with that radio?
I have done all.
I told you. Ho!
Caught loafing on the job.
Yeah.
I love that jingle so much.
It is fantastic.
It gets better every single time I hear it.
It is my magnum opus, simply put. I've got samples from Resident Evil again, the first one. I found more bad voice acting samples that I thought I need to share. Let's listen to some of the crazy samples.
Stop it! Don't open that door!
Don't open that door!
Stop it! Don't open that door! And that is Albert Wesker trying to be serious. I swear that was just like edited in between.
Yeah. Like cut bits of audio.
Yeah. Don't open that Cherry cola. Oh, right, I'm supposed to say door. Door. That was him supposed to sound, oh my goodness, no, don't open that door, we're gonna die! No, it's just, stop it, don't open that door! I am acting! It sounds like he's lagging through time. He's just gonna...
He's like...
Your connection is awful, Wesker. What is it? Don't open the door.
Starts glitching out.
Let's check out more of it then.
What? What is this?
What is it?
Blood. I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
I love that line.
Good old Barry.
What? What is this? Hope this is not Chris's blood.
He just, how is he just pick? Oh, he just like picks up the puddle.
In fact, he even says that I'm going to be examining this. What is there to examine, Barry? It's a pool of blood. It's red. Chris has red blood. Oh my God. I better sniff the blood. I better taste the blood. I better be the blood.
Be the blood. That's like that. That should be Batman's new slogan. Be the blood. Blood man.
Also, if you play the censored version on the DS, now I've heard the DS version is very good. Unfortunately, they had to censor the gore and turn it green.
Ugh.
And he says, hope this is not Chris's blood. Okay, so Chris has green blood now.
Is he reptilian?
Hope this green blood's not Chris's. Alright, let's check out the others.
Whoa! This hall is dangerous. There must be a back door somewhere. Let's try to find it first, shall we?
Whoa, this hall's dangerous.
Let's find it first. Oh, let's find the back door first before the back door finds us. You just go, it.
Let's find it first. You stupid idiot, Barry. Yeah.
You just made the list.
What? What is this? The thing is with Barry, okay, what is there about the hallway that is dangerous? That he goes, whoa!
I don't know.
Did he have untied shoelaces? Is he tripping over his own shadow? Like, whoa! This hallway's dangerous. There must be a back door somewhere. It's like he's the presenter from Blue's Clues.
Yeah.
He's just going, let's find it first. I think it's something like Dora the Explorer. He just slowly turns to the camera and smiles like, do you know where the back door is? Let's see what else.
Let's separate again.
Just a moment. I found something.
What is it?
It's a weapon. It's really powerful, especially against living things.
But how about you, Barry?
I have this.
What? It's just so painstakingly obvious.
Okay, so...
Whoa!
Where to stop? I have this. Such a grand way of introducing the fact that he's got a gun. Not to mention, also, when he goes, let's split up again. Just a moment. It's really powerful. Barry, I know it's a grenade launcher. Okay, and now for the final one.
Chris? Stop it. Wesker, you're pitiful.
This is Chris's reaction to seeing, like, a genetic abomination that Wesker has made in order to, supposedly take over the world, etc.
And he just laughs at it.
And it's just, Chris, stop it. Please, you're hurting my feelings, Chris. Stop it. I'm going to write about this on my blog.
Is this where, like, Wesker ends up betraying Chris and all that?
Pretty much, yeah. It's got a fair bit afterwards, but again, it just sounds like he's whiny. Just like, Chris,
stop it.
You're embarrassing me. I'm triggered, Chris.
Not in front of the girl.
I'm not going to invite you to my party, Chris. And of course, that final line, Wesker, you're pitiful. Again, that sounds like something out of a cheesy sitcom. Like Wesker's just, I don't know, he's eaten all the cookies and Chris has spotted him and goes, Wesker, you're pitiful. But the fact that he's doing this after discovering he's just created like some sort of genetic mutant abomination that's capable of killing so many people, he just goes, Wesker, you're pitiful.
And he just laughs at it.
I don't think he's really understanding the situation at hand. He doesn't really realise that this thing is going to probably kill us all. And he's just like, oh, Wesker, you rascal, you.
He just laughs at the poor thing.
Stop it.
Stop it, Chris, you're embarrassing me in front of my big baby.
You're pitiful, Wesker. Oh, you. More bad Resident Evil voice acting.
But just take a look at this. It's Forrest. Oh my God.
My Argentinian mate, right, he said he thought he was exclaiming, "Oh my God," at the fact that there's a forest. He thought he said, "It's a forest. Oh my God."
Oh, these leaves.
It's horrible. There's litter everywhere. Dogs are pooing everywhere. Oh, wait, I mean my ally, Forrest. He's dead. It just sounds like he's saying, "Oh my cod."
It is cod.
I'm going fishing. Oh my cod.
Oh my God.
Just take a look at this.
Whopper.
It sounds like he's giving birth.
Oh my God, Jill.
Oh,
just take a look at this.
It's Forrest, our baby.
It's me, Chris.
Is that you, Rebecca?
Chris, you've met this person about 4 or 5 times before. You stand there for about 6 seconds in silence.
Is that you?
Wesker could probably walk in with a wig or something like that. It's me, Chris. It's Rebecca.
Is that you, Rebecca?
Yes. Here's a gun. Shoot yourself with it. Okay, Rebecca, you little... No, in fact, Barry could walk in. Chris, it's me. Is that you, Rebecca?
No, it's Barry.
Oh my God. Chris can't even...
Is there anyone in this game who has a shred of common sense?
I don't think anyone's read the script. I think they walked into the mansion, pulled out a script, and went, "It's me, Chris." Is that you, Rebecca? Chris, yeah, that's the character. Oh, right. Rebecca, you're here.
You're alive.
Wow, how you survive? I mean, how did you survive? Hell, I'm doing a better job at voice acting here than in Resident Evil.
You'd do the same for me, wouldn't you?
I guarantee it.
Does that sound dodgy to you?
It does a bit, yeah. It's like some weird romance scene or something.
I love this editing, you know. I just imagine Chris having this really creepy Ainsley Harriott smile, like,
I guarantee it, boy.
I guarantee it. The disturbing music. Yeah, Rebecca sounding so innocent, and then Chris Redfield lurking out with a big grin.
I guarantee it.
Chris, you sound so weird. Stranger danger.
It's almost as if they were throwing hints that Chris could be the betrayer.
Just like creeping around like, I guarantee it. Chris, you're supposed to be the good guy. Oh, right.
Anyway, Chris, I'm glad you're safe.
I love that.
What's the music for?
I love that music at the end. It sounded like, anyway, Chris, I'm glad you're safe. When I first heard it, I thought she said, I'm glad you're safe. You're a safe, Chris! And that well-timed... Anyway, Chris, I'm glad you're safe. My God.
It's a safe all along.
And that was the big twist all along. Chris wasn't real. He was just a talking safe.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Just take a look at
this.
Greetings, Redguard. What do you want, Breton trash? What's going on with you? I've heard that the Nords of Skyrim have been warring with the Redoran of Morrowind. The Nords have always been protective of their territory.
Have you ever walked up to someone in public, Aston, and then you both started to kind of wave your hands politely, and they go, "Greetings, Aston."
Greetings, Jake.
What's going on with you?
I don't know.
Be seeing you.
You too.
In fact, okay, so imagine just lifeless conversations like that. I've even saw footage of, for example, when you're stealthing around, you kill a bad guy, and then these two guys come in and say, "We're coming in, Captain." Think, oh, where's he gone? Let's nurse around. No, let's turn to each other and go, Greetings, Argonian. What do you want, Imperial? Have you heard about this news with this guy? Yes, I've heard this guy's weird. Be seeing you. Greetings, Argonian. Hey there, you heard about the weather? Yeah, it's great. Goodbye. You too. Greetings, Argonian. Yeah, no, it's just... Shut up! Do your job! You're supposed to be finding a murderer, not sitting around talking about if you've seen any mud crabs the other day. In fact, that is like the choice discussion in Cyrodiil in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Just talking about... I saw a couple of mud crabs the other day. Horrible creatures. Goodbye, you too. And
it's like the trending topic over there.
It really is.
In Cyrodiil.
It's just everyone's obsessed with those mud crabs, the filthy creatures. In fact, I remember when I was playing it, me and my brother overheard them, and I remember they were having a mud crab conversation, and then one of them went, "You two." You two? That doesn't make any sense. You don't say you two at all.
It's very camp, isn't it? Go you two.
You two. Okay, let's share some samples. I decided to get some more samples from Mega Man 8 for the PlayStation. For the PlayStation.
My gosh, I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, for the PlayStation, Mega Man 8, it had some anime cutscenes. You know, full motion ones. You think, wow, cool, cartoons! And then you listen to the voice acting and you think, oh, God, this is awful. It really is. Let's play some samples.
Seems to be energy resources, but I've never seen this type on Earth.
That was Dr. White, and Dr. White created Mega Man, and we gotta be afraid of Dr. Wily.
Yeah, he has an inability to say Dr. Wily, you know, the evil bad guy of the Mega Man series. He says, never seen this sort of knife.
You sound like a Bridget Adams Sandler.
It sounds like some sort of like over-exaggerated Brooklyn accent with a slight lisp.
Something this powerful must not fall into the hands of evil.
I understand, Dr. Light. I'm on it.
I think Dr. Light is kind of like Mermaid Man from SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Welcome, boy. We gotta stop evil. We gotta stop Dr. Wally. He's evil.
All right, let's play some more samples.
You can't leave yet.
Rush jet.
Whoa.
Whoa.
So did he get hit by puberty, or did he get hit by some sort of jet rocket?
I don't know.
Whoa! Not to mention it just, oh dear, I'm having a minor inconvenience. Whoa!
You must recover all the energy immediately, Mega Man.
But where is Dr. Wily?
We may be able to locate another energy emission from the radar room. When we find that meteor, we'll find Dr. Wily.
Where to start? Honestly, where to start with that sample? For one thing, we must go immediately, Mega Man. For one thing, they kept that in. He was about to say Dr. Wily again, but instead they kept that in instead of actually editing it out.
Or do another take.
Or do another take, yeah. They thought, one take right there. There was... Mega Man sounded as wooden and lifeless as ever. I get that he's supposed to be like an android robot, whatever.
Yeah, but that's too forced.
But where is Dr. Wily? And it kind of sounded like he was just going to put in a bit of emphasis, like, where is Dr. Wily? Dr. Wily. Say it. I said it, Mega Man. Dr. Wily. 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 Dr. Wily.
How has Mega Man not gone completely mad at this point?
Just completely mega mad.
Yeah.
Dr.
Mega
Light.
Madman.